What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the podcast, Samurai Blitzt, for another episode.
We're
It is a
back,
Wednesday
bitches.
night, so I hope everyone's having a good week so far. So we got some topics to talk about. A little bit of comedy coming your way, so we're gonna jump right into this. I'm actually excited to hear about this. John just told me a little bit about it, so I hope you guys enjoy this one. So, John, what you got for us, brother?
I just got a couple stories. Hope everybody's doing great. It is, what is it, Wednesday already?
It's
Holy
Wednesday, brother.
shit.
We're halfway there.
I know. That fucking summer break just started for me, and I'm pumped. So, yeah, man, it's a lot of funny shit going on. One from Miami. There's a guy, we're going to talk about that one, where he took a chick home. Because we've all been there. You know, you take a chick home, and it turns out she has a fucking wiener. Do you know what's going on?
No, I haven't been there. haven't gone down that path yet. I'm not planning to.
You've never lived in Thailand, good sir. God, it's some good times.
No, sir.
Hey,
I visited, but never been there, or never really lived there.
Sometimes you take a chick home, and by the time you know it, she has a bigger wiener than you. And it's what's going on here? Are you excited to see me, or is that a wiener in your pants?
This isn't right.
Something's not right here. Why is it bigger than mine? But I don't know.
I'm not even mad that you have it. I'm just mad that it's bigger than mine.
I'm just really upset that you're larger than I am. I don't like it one bit. No, I just saw this. It's in Miami. Supposedly he punched her and got away with it. I don't know. It's fucking Florida. What do you expect? We're gonna talk about also a group of people that went hiking on some shrooms, and I'll share some of my some shroom stories with y'all guys. And they freaked the fuck out and started to call 911 that they thought one of them died. That was hilarious. And then we're gonna end it on something funny on a game show host, and it talks about, and I want you to tell me as well. It's about where's the weirdest place you had sex. I really want the audience as well, whoever's listening, whoever gets to watch this, I want you to tell me where's the weirdest place that you ever had sex. Is it would you say it's newsworthy, or is it just kind of like normal, like in the back of a car in a fucking Ferris wheel? I don't know, man. Like, where the fuck have you plowed a chick, or been plowed? One of the two, depending on what gender you are. But yeah, we're gonna go through that. All right, so this one is Miami-Dade cop. I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen with you guys. Man, this one fucking had me balling. Chris, I really want to know though, what would you do? Like, for real though, what would you do if you just fucking came home and you're like going at it, you know, making out, you're about to fucking finger blast this chick, dude, because finger blasting's where it's at, by the way. People have given up on finger blasting bitches, bro.
That's very classy. You know,
I know. I think it's
back to the old days.
Yeah, let's get back to the old days. Dollar movies, finger banging chicks, finger bang bang, finger bang bang. Remember that South Park episode?
Yeah, South Park.
Anyways, finger blasting is where it's at. Y'all need to get with the times. So you're hot and heavy with the chick, and you turn out she pulled down her pants and she has a fucking heart on. What would you do, dude? And she's hot though. I'm talking like really hot.
I'll probably take a moment to call you. I'll probably call you and my brother. Yo, man, guess what the fuck just happened right now? What do I do?
She's right here. She's rock hard. Check her.
Don't go anywhere. Like, don't go anywhere, honey. Hold on. You're gonna want to hear this, John. John.
You're all FaceTiming. Hey, look and check out their wiener.
Look at this chick. She's pretty, right? Wait, wiener.
Look at hot wiener. Oh my god, it's huge.
You'd be like, Robbie. Yeah, man. Fuck it, just go with it. What a fag.
Hey, you're not gonna bang her, you fag.
I'll probably pull like a Garrison, like how when the dude Richard found out that he like since his sex surgery. Oh, Richard, don't go. He's like, faggot. I don't know what I'll do, man. I mean, it'll freak me out for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'll be like, the fuck. Damn, I don't know. But I think 100% I'll definitely call you and my brother. Like 100%, I would.
Yeah, man. And all jokes aside, dude, I don't know, man. That'd be fucking crazy. Like, if you really got freaked out, I mean, if you really got freaked out, my bad. If you really got tricked that bad, right? Like, you had no idea. You're just going at it. She looks like a girl. I mean, whatever. It looks like a girl, everything else. And then you go to touch the cooter. And it's not a cooter. It's more of a cock. You go from cooter to cock real quick. That's a mind fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
That is pretty. That is gonna be a pretty weird mindfuck because like nowadays And you can't really tell these days, man, whether because even chicks could change their identity with all their makeup, right? Now, in this case, I mean, people are like, "Well, how do you not know she didn't have a dick?" Like, well, on the first date, do you go and grab a fucking chick by her coons and shit? Like, no, you don't fucking go. Like, so it's gonna be a gamble regardless. But I mean, there could be like no signs that she's a fucking dude until the pants come down. I'm like, ah, fuck.
From cooter to cock. That's a good one. I'm gonna start using that one. From coot to cock. Hey, you just never know, man. Never
looking
know.
for a beaver down there. No, you got a cock.
Looking for a beaver, and then by the time you know it, you got a boulder. I don't know, man. It's an interesting one, but I know, especially in the States, you can kind of tell all the time, kind of easily. But there are some, and you're like, oh wow, that's a fucking dude. But I know in Thailand, it took me a while to actually know. A lot of times, some of them, don't get me wrong, not every fucking LB, not every ladyboy in Thailand looked like a chick, dude. There were some that looked like fucking straight up football players. Like, god damn, look at the jaw on that one. You know, that one's
like, you're not even trying, are you?
You just put on makeup, you fucking bastard. Like, what are you doing? But there are some where you're like, oh wow, that's a dude. But you could kind of find out pretty quickly. But definitely that'd be interesting. And let's go ahead and hear this guy's story. I mean, let's go ahead and hear this. This Miami-Dade deputy who allegedly punched a woman he brought home after realizing she had a penis. And it's a cop. That's what makes it better. Cleared of all criminal charges. That's the icing on the fucking cake right there, boys. It's like, hey, we charged them for hitting a chick, domestic abuse. Hey, she has a dick. All right, fuck it, dude. Just drop the drop charges. It's over.
Get out of here. Wasting our tax dollars.
Both of you fags.
Both you fags, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, both you fucking queens, get out my face. And you, give me your badge, you fucking homo.
We don't want those type of cops.
Dude, that'd be great, dude. God damn it. And this guy's on video, too, so he doesn't even get to hide it. It's straight up. Like, everybody can see it. So let's go ahead and watch this video.
And that's it.
And what happened inside?
Nothing.
So you guys didn't argue?
No, we didn't argue.
You just stated that you
just
did.
kicked her out.
This is the moment Daniel Chala, Miami-Dade County deputy of more than 30 years, is questioned by police at his apartment after a night out at 11.
Why did you kick her out?
Because I didn't care for her.
Why didn't you care for her?
Because I didn't like her.
Okay. Did something happen inside that made you not like her,
There
or
was
that made
no
you kick her
violence
off?
whatsoever.
Chala denies being violent to his guest.
That motherfucker is lying through his teeth, bro. You know he got some tubes. A little bit, or at least a handy. What do you think?
Yeah, he probably got halfway there and then, oh shit. Yeah.
He's all banging her. He's all banging her, and by the time he knows it, he's like, "Oh man, there's a dick down here. What's going on?"
I might as well finish up here and then kick this broad out.
I thought she just liked anal for some reason. I didn't know.
The records show he went home with a woman who accused him of wrapping his arm around her neck tightly and refusing to let her go. The woman, who eventually ran out to get help, records show was seen by witnesses bleeding from the mouth and with marks.
Represented at all times that she was a woman, when in fact she was a man, meaning that she still had male anatomy.
So
she's a man, baby.
She's a dude.
Suzy Rivero Ayala, Chala's attorney, says the woman lied to the officer about her gender and he wanted her out.
You guys are like standing here like if I assaulted her. I did not assault her.
Chala was arrested
Turn around. Don't resist.
for allegedly battering and preventing the woman from leaving.
Because you seem intoxicated.
I am intoxicated, but
Okay.
the thing is that I never assaulted her.
But today, about a month after this arrest, prosecutors cleared Chala of any crimes. The state attorney's office tells NBC6 after numerous attempts to get the victim to cooperate, she refused to assist with the investigation.
I gotta say, I mean, he took a hit on his manhood, though, man, for sure. Because everybody knows about it now. They're like, oh, that's the dude that took the tranny home. Choked her and then let her leave. What the fuck? Why didn't he let her leave?
Crazy one.
I want to know that.
What? Why did he let her leave?
No, because he was choking her and didn't let her leave why. Like, what was he saying? Like, nah, bitch, you're gonna take this fucking dingo dick. You're gonna take it, and you're gonna tell everybody you're a girl.
Maybe he was trying to go all the way, and she like just refused after a while. After he got violent, so I don't know.
I have no idea, but I do want to see a picture of this so-called tranny, dude. I want to see it. Watch it be this big old fucking Big Mama's house looking bitch. It's like,
big old wildebeest.
It's all, who is that? Who is it?
It looks like that one cop from South Park who dressed up as that whore to like go undercover.
Freeze! He's arrest all of them. They didn't even use a condom.
He's all fucking in the little plastic bag.
He just shits all this jizz in a plastic bag. That's the best, dude.
All right, let's do the freeze.
This person came in under false pretenses, and my client escorted this person out.
And the deputy's attorney tells me he was on paid leave, but it's unclear what will happen now since the case is officially closed. We did reach out to the sheriff's office about that, but we haven't heard back yet. In Miami, Christian Colon, NBC6 News.
We came back.
Dude, that's beautiful, man. Let's go ahead and see this. This story is wild. Yeah, it is.
It is wild,
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this: if you pretend to be something you're not by lying, you kind of deserve it. I mean, no, that is an interesting topic, right? Because I will say, for a lot of these fucking trannies that are going out now, I've been seeing a lot of Instagram posts where they're saying, "Oh, you know, a lot of guys, they want to date me, but then they don't when they find out I'm a dude." And it's like, well, why were you not honest with them in the beginning? And I agree with that. Now, I don't think she deserves to get hurt, or he deserves whatever. But I do think you should be honest from the get go. What's your take?
No, absolutely, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna go out there and pretend something, I mean, what's a better way to say that? I mean, that's actually perfect, even the way they wrote it.
Yeah,
just be honest. Just be honest about it.
It's like me going on a fucking chat site and saying, "Hey, I'm 6'5", and then I show up and I'm this little chubby fucking 5'11" beaner, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" Like, you told me you're 6'5", you piece of shit. But I had saw this Instagram one. I don't know if it was Instagram or TikTok, but I don't remember where it was. But it was a girl saying that she went on a date with the guy. So she goes on a date with the guy, and she actually looked like a chick. Like he actually looked like a chick, and I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh yeah, it looks like a girl. And he told him, hey, I'm a transsexual. I'm really a guy, but I'm a woman. And that person just got up and left her with the check. He just took off, dude. And and a lot of people were asking, was that the right thing to do or not? And I thought, it's kind of a dick move. You can half it. I'd be like, hey, you're a dude, man. We're both dudes, so we're gonna have this check. But a lot of people were saying, he deserved it for pretending to be a girl and not telling them from the get go and all that. What do you think?
On that part, I'll be like more like, well, fuck. I mean, that sucks. All right, well, fuck. I'm done. Like, yeah, this ain't going nowhere. I'll like, okay, well, yeah, separate the check and I'm out. Done.
You're all, God damn it. Well, you know what? I'll get some troops and we'll see where it goes.
Like, God damn it, not again.
I can't take you home to see my mom and stuff, but I mean, we could plow it out, see where it goes. We could just have fun.
For those roles, I mean, like, yeah, if you're just honest from the get go, I mean, who knows? You might find someone, who knows if it's pretending something or not,
So he punched a man for sexually harassing him. What's the issue? It's fair and square fight amongst men.
Yeah.
Move on, people. Nothing new to see here. Just men being men. Yeah. So he did nothing wrong. I mean, it's still, no matter what. If I go up to a guy and punch him, I mean, if we're talking and then he punches me, it's still assault. So I mean, I would have to push back on that one a little bit. But I really want to see how that fucking tranny looks. He shouldn't be charged after having a natural reaction, a man lying to the face. I guess a lot of women would see it that way too, man. I don't know. That's a pretty interesting take on it.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these tranny bitches, man, need to be fucking honest with their gender, man. If not, some guys are crazy, man.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, he could have done her all Jeffrey Dahmer style, put on the TV with a knife and been like, look at it. But Dude, yeah, man. I've heard a lot of younger women say that shit too about like, oh, I'll slap a dude, I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, bro, you're gonna fuck with the wrong dude one day, and that dude ain't gonna give a shit about going to jail or anything. And you need to fucking watch out, because you know a lot of these fucking girls nowadays, a lot of these women nowadays wanna hit men and think they could get away with it now. You know, it's pretty fucking
Yeah,
wild.
yeah, because in their head they think it's okay, like for no reason. Sometimes, like, yeah, it's okay. Well, we should be allowed to. Like, no, you should not be allowed. Period. No one should be allowed. But yeah,
And
they're gonna do it to the wrong person, and not every guy is gonna hold back. That's the crazy part about it.
yeah, and I always see it as, okay, if you want equality, you want all this equal shit, you'll be treated. Because I know if a man came up to me and slapped me, we're about to fucking go at it, man. Like, I'm not gonna be, hey, bro, I'll hold back because I could kick his ass. I'm gonna fucking beat his ass no matter what, if I could kick his ass or not. And a lot of these fucking women, man, they don't understand that they're playing a dangerous game, and they're about to get knocked out if they keep going this route. So. I think that's a dangerous game these women are playing, and that's a dangerous game these trannies are playing. So, hopefully, other shit don't escalate anymore from that. But let's go ahead and go to this new one. So these are three friends. They took some mushrooms and went camping, which is a pretty. If you're not good at if you're not experienced, let's put it that way. If you're not experienced at taking mushrooms, man, I would say do not go camping, especially if all of y'all are tripping. Like if it's your first trip, I would advise you, first of all, probably don't trip. If you cannot handle it, your mind's not strong enough. Also, do not go camping where there's a lot of things that'll freak you the hell out, and you might end up calling 911 for shit like that. Chris, you never done any hallucinogens, right?
Fuck no, no, no.
Never once.
Nope, 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 nope.
Even
I
smoke.
stay away
Have
from
you
all
ever
that
smoked
shit.
weed?
Once when I was younger, yeah. Didn't like
One
it.
time only?
Yeah, I didn't like it. It just, that like that drunk feeling you get when the room starts spinning. It was kind of like that for a while. Like I want to say for about 15, 20 minutes. I just didn't like it. Maybe it was like bad shit that I fucking smoked, but I I forgot how old I was, but I didn't like it.
I would say
It wasn't for me.
when I first smoked, yeah, I had some times where I would see like, the room was kind of moving and you're like, oh, holy
Yeah,
shit, but I
like
thought it was cool.
everything. Yeah, like everything looked unbalanced. So I was like, nah, I didn't. This was not for me. Never did it again. I'll
Gotcha,
stick
gotcha.
with alcohol, sir.
Nah, I was huge Timothy Leary, Hunter Thompson, Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix. I mean, those are my people, man. All those fucking, Grateful Dead. Those are the people I idolized growing up. So I was in love with that group of people, and I used to trip all the time, man. When I was in high school, I used to wake up in the morning, get all those sweet tarts, those roll of sweet tarts, and
Hmm.
just fucking blah, 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 just drip on them. And I'll put two on mine and take that shit in the morning like it was breakfast. And dude, I used to love to trip balls, mushrooms, peyote, mescaline, all that kind of shit. Um, Pills. Oh my god, I used to always want to test the limits between like sanity and insanity, like that little line. I wanted to like, hey, I'm going. Oh, I'm over here. Oh shit, my brain's fried. I used to
Yeah.
love that stuff, but I used to just think like, I honestly used to feel, especially I had did what's that shit Joe Rogan always talks about? I did it one time. Oh my god, why am I forgetting now? DMT,
Which one?
DMT. I did it one
What
time
is
and I
that?
was like, that's the shit Joe Rogan always talks about, where you could like see
Mm.
your future, and it's just like you get in this world. When I took it, yeah, you get into, it's weird, man. Like it feels like you lived a lifetime in like 2-3 minutes, and it's pretty wild. I don't know, man. I used to have some fun trips when I was younger. I had a couple bad trips, and those kind of made me stop doing it. I don't know how people do it later. There's a lot of people, bro, that do this shit still to this day. They're still tripping on like hallucinogens, and which I ain't knocking on it. I'm just like, I can't do that shit no more, man. I know.
Mm.
I feel like I'm too old for it. It was fun when I was a kid. One of my favorite ones though. I remember one time I went to go see Tool and Meshuggah, and I believe it was at the Freeman Coliseum. I was young, And the dude from Meshuggah, he was bald and he was just shaking his head. And every time he'd shake his head, I could just see it like like in this dimensions like that. And I was like, "Dad, this is the fucking wildest shit." And I was tripping balls. And Tool, the way Tool does their shows. So when Tool came on, oh my god, dude, it was like an experience. And then you start to really like, oh man, when you live in music, start talking all hippie and stupid. But it was always a good time. But there were some bad times too, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, let's go ahead and hear these guys' stories.
Didn't come back. Literally had a very bad trip. What happened is 3 friends in the Adirondacks over Memorial Day weekend, they took some mushrooms.
Oh.
And they went up the mountain. I'm talking about hallucinogenic mushrooms. Oh. They got up there to the top of the mountain, and then they became separated, and then 2 of the friends called the police and said the other friend was dead.
Okay, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Since I tripped many times. If I was going up mountains with 2 friends, and I got separated, I would be like, holy shit. I'd be freaking out. I'm freaking out, man.
So did they take the shrooms and then like purposely like went their own ways, or they just got lost if they were hallucinating?
I mean, I'm assuming because I used to like to, I've done that before. I remember one time, I had this friend of mine, and he was Native American, and we're in Arizona, and we're fucking chilling and stuff, and we're in this like little hut area, and everybody's there. It's his family, and they're passing around this drink. I didn't know there was peyote in the drink. Like, I had no idea. So I'm drinking it, and my friend tells me, he goes, "Hey man, I ain't gonna say his name, but he's like, hey dude, drink it slow." I was like, "Wait, what is it?" He goes, "That's peyote tea." And I said, "You motherfucker!" And I was like, because I was thirsty. By the time I knew it, dude, it was fucking wild, man. It was wild as shit. Like, they're dancing, they're playing like their music, and it was like he was an actual native, right? And all this shit's going on. I'm tripping balls, and I remember telling him that night, I was like, "I found the meaning of life, man." Just stupid. I was just on drugs, but I can imagine a lot of people, because that's what they want to do, right? You want to take a bunch of hallucinogens, go out into nature, and kind of find, that meaning and all that kind of stuff. So I'm assuming that's what happened. Because if you're gonna trip like that and you're gonna get like philosophical and all that, you want to go out to nature, right? Because that's where when man meets nature, that's the, that connection,
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's it.
News is, he wasn't dead, he was just behind them, and he just behind them, and the other friend was also calling the police and saying, "Help, we're lost." So the Rangers came up and they got him, and they brought him back. They brought him back to the campsite, and everybody is alive from this trip.
And the moral of that story is, the lesson here is what?
I don't know. Don't go hiking. I mean, it's a bad idea.
Or
on mushrooms.
Oh my God, dude. Okay, when I saw this, I really wanted to put this part. Can you imagine like them saying that in today's world? The lesson of the story is don't go hiking. They didn't even say, "Hey guys, you shouldn't probably do drugs." Because I would probably say, "Hey," even though I would be a hypocrite, but still, I would tell the younger generation, probably, man, don't do drugs, man. It's gonna fuck you up, especially if you're not ready for it.
Especially hallucinogens, like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's crazy on live TV, and this is like a morning show. So that's the funny part of it, though, is that one dude's calling the police saying we're lost. Hey, I think I lost my friends, and one of them's dead. The person's right behind them doing the exact same thing, so they're simultaneously calling the police. Hey, I'm lost, and my friends are gone. Imagine their faces on the Rangers.
Damn, what was so hold on, there was 3, 1 got lost and 2 got.
Yeah, but they were all behind each other. From what he said right now was
From what it says, it said they got separated. This one thing, unless
they thought they got separated. They thought they got separated. Let's finish this off.
That must have been some mighty powerful shit.
Look at this black guy's face. It's like I'm a black guy, but I gotta laugh like a white guy. Yeah, that's funny.
He's having the time of his life right there.
He's hey Todd, that's a good one.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right, Todd.
I know.
Hey Chad, that was a banger.
Don't go hiking.
do the mushrooms. It's always like,
Don't do the mushrooms.
do the mushrooms at home.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. You gotta have one sober.
Tony, don't go hiking.
See, that's crazy that they're just like whatever. So let's go ahead and see. Maybe this will answer some of our questions. We'll do this real quick. It actually gives you a little bit more insights here. All right. So, lost hikers call police to report friend's death, only for police to discover they were on mushrooms and a friend was alive. The two hikers, all right, were in an altered mental state and hallucinogenic mushrooms. Let's go ahead and go to the. According to a news release from New York Department of Environmental Conservation, where's that? Two hikers called 911 to report that a third member of the hiking party had died, said the agency. When the two hikers encountered the Cascade Summit steward, they also advised that they were lost. Cascade Mountains is 36th tallest of the I don't know what the fuck that says. Adirondack. Hold on.
Adirondack High Peaks.
Adirondack High Peaks, according to Lake Placid. It says describes the area as a challenging route that is very popular for hikers and snowshoeing. Snowshoeing? What is that?
I'm guessing it's like with snowshoes, you know.
I'm guessing with snowshoes. Hold on. I want to know now. Snowshoeing.
Yeah, it's like those big old platform shoes you wear so your feet don't sink in the sand.
Snowshoeing is a recreational activity where individuals walk on the snow using snowshoes. Oh, okay. Well, what the fuck? That's
snowshoes.
Which are specialized gear that provides flotation and grip. Oh, that's all it is. Okay, that's kind of lame.
You never seen like what's that one movie?
I know what snowshoes are, but I mean, I didn't know they had an activity. It's like saying, "Oh, urban shoeing." What the fuck are you walking?
Urban snowshoeing.
I know. Like, what is that? That's stupid.
That's like you don't know you wear snowshoes on the sidewalks.
You'll likely encounter the people where while exploring. The trail is open the year round. Okay, that doesn't really give us a lot of information. Eating mushrooms contains that doesn't help. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. As for the third member of the party, the news release states they called and was not injured. They were escorted back to the campsite by Jesus Christ. These fucking names, bro.
These fucking words, bro.
What does it say? I don't even know what this says. Praxagaujo. Praxagaujo. Hey, bro, boo boo. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I know, what is this? Are we speaking? What is this? I thought obviously it's probably like native fucking names.
Yeah,
but yeah, dude. So it doesn't really say much, but supposedly they were all right beside each other, tripping balls. These schnozberry taste like schnozberry.
They were blitzed out their ass, bro. Like for them to be calling the cops, they're one behind each other.
First of all, you got to be fucking out of your gore to be high and to call the cops. Like, if you're high and you're gonna call the cops, then something is wrong. Like, I don't think I've ever had that moment, bro. There was dude, I don't even want to talk about that moment. But there's certain situations, like somebody's ODing, I get that. But that, like, you're just high, you're just like really high. Yeah, you gotta be like really up there with the best of them. I would say like the craziest highs I ever had were like were peyote, like mescaline. Dude, peyote, because like when you trip on like LSD or mushrooms, you kind of hit a plateau, and once you hit that plateau, it just kind of goes down. But like peyote, I always felt like you hit that plateau, then you're like, oh, let's amp it up a little, and by the time you're like, oh, and then you're just tripping, dude. And one of the best activities I used to like to do is I remember I would just look at myself in the mirror and I'd be like, what the fuck, like just tripping. But yeah, man.
So, that was never for me. I was never one of those guys to do that shit. Fuck no.
I would drop that shit and be like, ride the snake 7 miles. I'll be out putting on the doors, dude, tripping out. I used to love that stuff. I can't, like I said, I don't think I can do that no more, man. I mean, there would be no reason for me to do that anymore. I've had people offer me like, hey, let's do some like micro dosing. I'm like, hell no, man. I've done mega dosing, you know, fuck micro. And I'm good, man. I'm good. But let's go ahead and see this last thing. This one's going to make you laugh. I know Chris is going to love it because just her answer alone is hilarious. So we're going to go ahead and end it on this one. This is a couples kind of show in the 1970s. I believe it's 1974, newlywed show. And the place, the question is, where's the strangest place you ever made whoopee? Now, Chris, where would you say your strangest place you ever fucked a chick?
I don't know. I never really did anything crazy like that.
I've lived my life just mellow yellow.
I've always been on the cautious side. Yeah, I don't know. Nowhere crazy. I mean, other countries, but like that was never like exhibition style. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. That's kind of that was.
I'm gonna say like on the edge of the fuck on the edge of a rooftop.
You are, Chris.
On the edge of a rooftop or like no.
I once banged this chick at the edge of a pier while these flesh-eating fucking piranhas and sharks were just waiting for us. But
no, nothing crazy like that.
yeah, I mean, I've done some wild stuff, but I don't know if I don't know if I want to talk about it. But yeah, I don't know. But what do you think this chick says? First of all, because it's a woman, she's the wife of this husband. What do you think she says? Just you could take a guess.
The most craziest place he made whoopee. I'm gonna say in her neighbor's house, maybe. I don't know.
Neighbor's house?
Probably.
All right. You're gonna love this answer.
Where specifically is the weirdest place that you personally, girls, have ever gotten the urge to make whoopee? The weirdest place, Olga? Yes, Olga?
In the ass?
No, the weirdest location.
I did not expect that.
Dude, I love that chick, dude. Oh my god, that chick's a national treasure wherever she's at. Dude, imagine that's your grandma nowadays. Like if you have to look at that video and it's like, oh, hey grandma, you anal whore.
The way she says it, in the ass?
In the ass, I know. I took it up the shooter a couple times.
Bravo, sir. Bravo.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. We need more women like you. And that was in the 70s, bro. I don't know, man. She was a trailblazer. I'll give it to her.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, she was.
She was getting a poop shoot from the fucking 70s.
She probably started that whole fucking anal era. She was the one. It was her.
She was the one that started the fucking anal craze of the 70s. That led
bless that lady. Everyone, God bless that woman.
Yeah, I could imagine because even in the 90s, bro, like it was pretty still taboo to fucking bang a chick in the ass. Like it wasn't taboo, but it wasn't like the way it is today. Like today, it's almost like mandatory. Like,
yeah. We eat ass these days. So
yeah. Like it's almost mandatory at this point. So there's still some chicks I've encountered where they're like, I would never do that. I'm like, really? No, that sucks.
Well, good
luck being single.
We're gonna separate. We're gonna do this chick separate and go our separate ways.
I'm gonna leave her with the chick. Fuck you, bitch. You non-anal whore. But yeah, man, that's an interesting concept when you think about it. Because nowadays it's almost I mean I would suggest one of the biggest things that led to that is just porn, right? Like having porn, the easy access to porn that we have today. Because everybody wants to do what's on the porn, and back then you had videos, and it wasn't the way it is today. Also, you didn't have that much access to it. If you had a porn video, it was like, oh, it was a good day. Nowadays you have fucking thousands and millions of porn that you could watch easily for free at any moment.
And imagine it too. Back in the day, you had to rent a porn video from like a from like a renting place. You had to like discreetly get the video and like walk to the counter, make sure no one's behind you. Like, I want to rent this.
You remember they used to have that little area where it was 18 and up, and it was like a black curtain. Yeah, Blockbuster and stuff, and I do that. And they used to give it to you in the brown paper bag. That's hilarious, right? It's like, dude, the guys coming out of that little area are a bunch of fucking perverts. You really know. Those dudes are gonna jerk off when they leave.
Just imagine, dude, back in this game, you're just like walking around the aisles waiting for the population to like go down a little bit, just to go in there.
Go in there real quick and come back out and be like, oh man, what a mistake that was. I didn't know. Hey guys, watch out for that room. There's adult videos in there. I didn't know that.
That's not where the restrooms are at, by the way.
It's hey sir, okay, I got your Ass Blasters 5, and what is it, honey, we struck the kids, like, hey, whoa.
Oh, that's not mine.
Ass Blasters 5. What is that? But put it in the bag. Put it right now. Put it every the fuck up.
Might as well just put it in the bag. I don't want to go through all the trouble, you having to go back and put it back,
dude. Yeah, those shows are pretty fucking funny. I would wonder because when you think about it today, right? I've told a lot of people this. These girls, all they do is show like. If you ever look at any, and you've been on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all these things. If you look at any reels, I would say I'm being conservative here. I'd say 90%. 90% of women's material, like women's content, 90% of women's content is just them looking like being a whore. Like it. Yeah, I would say 90, and I bet you it's even more than that. It's 90% of them in little booty shorts or in little fucking shorts or panties or wherever the fuck or twerking or whatever that may be. That's all it is. Like women have it easy, man. Like all they have to do is show their body, and dude, so many men are gonna subscribe. They're gonna.
Yeah, I mean, especially if it's on TikTok. If it's on TikTok, that they're doing it so you can open up their page, get their links, and go to their fucking bio. And of course, it always gonna leads to the OnlyFans, fans leads, fan plays, wherever the fuck they're doing their content at. So, I mean, that's basically what it's for, and mainly it's for the views because they make a shitload of money on getting all those views and all those subscriptions.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, with those views, yeah, because if you ever look at those girls, they're just doing something like it's even the ones that are not even. It's with the dudes, right? There'll be like there's a new trend. I don't know if you've seen it, and I thought of you. There's this new trend I've been seeing it, like the videos. So the girl will be there. She's hot, her ass, and she has her ass sticking out, booty shorts or like like pajamas, like really short shorts, all in her asshole basically. And she'll fart, and then the man wakes up and he's like trying to smell it. Have you seen that new trend they have? Oh, it's a new thing, right? And even that, the guy is getting all these views because of his wife's or his girlfriend or whatever friend that they're not even together. It's the ass that got everybody to look at it. Like it's the ass. It's always the ass. But when you think about all this.
Yeah, I love it.
When you think about all that shit, right? You're gonna have all these women. Now these videos are not gonna go away. They're in the cloud forever. Like they're online. So when you think about all these things, like for us, our grandkids and stuff can kind of see us talking about eating that or doing something stupid, right? Talking about all this shit. But it's nothing like crazy, right? We're not showing our balls and dick and like, yeah, look at this cock right here. But look at these balls. They're great. But like for them, they're gonna have you're gonna have to see it. Especially for women, it's different, because people see women as virtuous, and you want them to be like not whores. So all these women online right now, they're all like their their grandkids or great grandkids are gonna see like, damn, that was Grandma Dino shaking her ass on the fucking video.
Yeah, but they know that too. They know that those videos are forever.
No, but I'm saying though, like I can imagine in a few years they're gonna be like, damn, dude, how do I erase all these videos of me looking like a whore? Because that's all it is. Like even the ones where the women are building stuff, and dude, I've seen some where women are building like little cabinets or something like that, and I'm talking like these are grade A shit. Like it's great, but the thing that they'll do still, even when they're doing that, they have little booty shorts. Their fucking bra almost, and they have to like show their body. They have to, and I'm like, really, dude, you could probably be pretty good without doing all that. Which I'm not dogging on it. I like it. I'm like, hey, she's hot as shit. Yeah, and I don't know, man. I just think about it more and more about how it's gonna look later when you have to see like, oh wow, because I don't have no videos or pictures of my mom being a skank, and it would really fuck me up if I had those things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It is a weird world that we're living in on this case with that. But I mean, I don't even have TikTok anymore. But if I see it, it's always on my Instagram. But it's the same shit. Yeah, like they're pretending to build something, and they're in those little shorts, and of course everyone's gonna be curious and click on their fucking link, and that's what it is. Views.
Where it's like
views.
even you, like you love the Japanese ones. What are the ones that you watch all the time?
I don't know what they say in Japanese, but it's just Well, I started watching those through. It started with.
It all started with being a
campers.
Being a hentai.
Yeah, because it was on YouTube. I was building my Outlander truck, and I was buying all this shit for it, and like getting ideas of how to build, what to build next, the light systems, the cooking stuff. And I started doing like guys who actually like built that shit, and through that, the algorithm YouTube started giving me the shit from Japan. You know, people who go, you know, van camping and everything. They came out to these bunch of chicks who were doing that, and the moment you see the link on YouTube, it's them in underwear. Like they're like cooking something in underwear. I'm like, the fuck
what is this click?
And believe it or not, I became a fan of one of them.
Oh, dude, I believe it or not. Of course, everybody. Chris, if anybody's watched this show, they know you fucking subscribe right away.
No, I subscribe to her, yeah, because she actually does like good videos, but she has pretty good. She had a pretty good setup. I'm not gonna lie. Really
Yeah,
good
but
setup.
they like it's always the same shit.
They're all
showing up their things, and dude, and they have so many subscribers, man. About like that's what I said last time we were talking about it. I was like, man, if I was a chick, I would never be broke. I have 1 million subscribers right now. I'd have my pussy on offer up. I'd be on cheap, Craigslist
on offer up.
I'd be on offer up. Hey, discounts.
You would have been on the back pages, brother.
No, back pages were classy.
No, you sold your shit to random
Yeah,
guys.
but back page was like those were pretty pricey. I'd be on offer up, bro. Just like, hey, whatever, 20% sale today. Badge all day, badge.
Might as well do Craigslist and eBay.
Just bringing shame to my family. Just bringing all kinds of shit.
Total
just
shame.
Like, hey, have you ever seen that slut that lives there? She's down. And I'd be there just waving.
She's DT.
I'd be like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, out the window, just like,
hey, you got money. You got some of that.
Give
you
it
got
to
some
me.
of that internet money.
You got some of that internet money.
Anyways, let's go ahead and wrap it up. But we'll go ahead and talk to y'all tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll do. Oh no, we're gonna do one Friday. So we have some other stuff coming up. We did some. We did a reaction on some of the Ghost Hunter stuff. We did one. I did one by myself talking about Facebook and their ties to China. We're gonna put this one up, and then also we'll be going to Japan in like what 2 weeks. A week and a half, 2 weeks.
Actually, from today, 2
So
weeks.
yeah, we'll be going to Japan in 2 weeks, and we're gonna do a lot of shit out there. And we want some suggestions that y'all want to see in Japan. Like if y'all want to see like some of the ghetto neighborhoods, y'all want to see some of the red light district, y'all want to see some of the the food portions of all that. Let us know what y'all would like to see in Japan, so we could kind of have a list on how we can go ahead and make some videos for you guys. And just show you like a lot of the stuff. A lot of the stuff that we're probably gonna do is the drinking and the food. They have incredible food in Japan if you've never been there, and we'll definitely get that for y'all guys. So, Chris, go ahead and take us away.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining the podcast. We'll see you on the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit us in those comments too on what you want to do in Japan, and if you like what you saw. Other than that, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Y'all take care. See you next time.